What's good with the people, man? You know what I'm talking about? It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. He, you know what I'm talking about? How's y'all doing on this firm footing Friday? Say firm footing, bro. What are you talking about? Oh, we gonna get into it. But before we do, what's good, people? Like hee hee, ha ha. He, you know what I'm talking about, man. Cover to you, man. Keep your eyes open. He, you know what I'm talking about, man. Ken in the pen, man. Everybody incarcerated, everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing, man. He, you know what I'm talking about? Keep that head up. You know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. Did I say Ken in the pen? I don't know, but if I didn't, go get that stick up at the stores now, man. You can go and get you one off of 76 Micro after they sold out. They'll be back, though. You know what I'm talking about. Giants liquor is what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, man? 82nd Hillside Barbershop. You know what I'm talking about? They say somebody put them in their stores in the hundreds. Thank you, young man. Now you know, because I tell you every morning, but just in case you forgot, hey, you can come get them from me. You know what I'm talking about? Just in case you forgot, you can come get them things from me. You know what I'm talking about? Did you see them? You know what I'm talking about? But if all else fails, and I mean if all else fails, you know what I'm talking about, you can go and grab you one of them things from Amazon. Make sure you copy your hardback. You know what I'm talking about, man. Funkadine trying the stores now, man. Make sure you go to Amazon, copy your hardback, man. You know what I'm talking about, man. Funkadine trying the stores now, no man. You know what I'm talking about? Make sure you go copy your hardback. Stick Up 2 coming soon. Funkadine trying to coming real soon. You know what I'm talking about, man. Oh, what's that? Swing that finger, young man. You know what I'm talking about? You wouldn't be talking about this one right here, would you? That's the one, bro. Come on with it. Worldwide INC, man. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide Incorporated. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide. You know what I'm talking about? They gonna say, bro, what does that mean? I'm gonna continuously tell you it means everybody. You know what I'm talking about? I mean everybody. You know what I'm talking about? It do go fresh. Mike, Lil Rue, not Lil Rude. Lil Rue, you know what I'm talking about? Tata the player, that's who comes next, man. Same thing, bro. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing, man. Keep that head up, you know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. Now let's get through these disclaimers. But before we do that, look, when I was twisting them fingers, I realized, man, I'm gonna tell you, man. This lie I told you, man, bro got that rough, tough skin. You know what I'm talking about, man? Who else got that rough, tough skin? You know what I'm talking about? Bro got it. Oh shit. Now look, I'm doing all that high side and I done poured way, and I mean way too much of this stuff on my hand, man. You know what I'm talking about? But this is that good stuff, you know what I'm talking about? This is the stuff bro gotta use. This water out here, and when I tell you this water out here is real dry, man, you know what I'm talking about? But there's just too much of this stuff on my hand. You know what I'm talking about? Look like a nigga fried bacon on my hand. You know what I'm talking about? Bacon. You know what I'm talking about? Where was you at, man? Let's get through these disclaimers. Well, let's get through these disclaimers, man. But before we do that, hold on, man. But before we do that, Mama says, and Mama always says, boy, breast and whiskers when you're on TV. Even if they got a hole in them, you know what I'm talking about? Coffee Chronicles. Now, good brother like myself. Good brother like myself, man. I don't promote no drug usage. Good brother like myself. Good brother like myself. I don't promote no drug sellage. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself. Good brother like myself. I don't promote no alcohol consumption. Don't take a sip. I mean, I sip. Other sip is, you know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself. You know what I'm talking about, man? I don't promote no crime. I don't promote no violence. Good brother like myself. I don't promote no domestic violence. Keep your hands off the people. He don't talk about he don't talk about he don't talk about promote, he don't talk about no negativity, no. He don't talk about no. That would be bad. I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to bruh. I don't promote shit, man. All I promote is y'all go ahead and do what you're gonna do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing, do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen, because we just don't know how much of it we got, young ladies and gentlemen. With a good brother like myself, I ain't prejudiced, no, man. Good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't got nothing against the sexually different, man. Good brother like myself, I ain't got nothing against the little people, you know what I'm talking about? Nah, man, me, man, I ain't got nothing against nobody. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking, bruh, man, I just love me some everybody. You know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest, you know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace, you know what I'm talking about? That joy, you know what I'm talking about? That love, you know what I'm talking about? That love. Back to YouTube community, man. You would be, come on over here, fuck with your partner. I, check it out, man. Come fuck with nigga one time. Man, how y'all doing on this firm footing Friday, man? You know what I'm talking about? They say, bro, what you up here doing, man? You know what I'm talking about? Nothing, man. I want to shout out Miss Tina. Thank you. You know what I'm talking about? Thank you. You know what I'm talking about? Miss Tina. I say, bro, what you up there talking about today? Firm footing. You say firm footing? What does that mean, bro? Oh, we finna elaborate. We finna get right into it. Shout out to everybody in aisle 1 with something from aisle 5 in their pocket. Him. I see it. I see it. You know, so, like, firm footing, man. Say, bro, what are you talking about? All that firm footing. I just want to know, nigga, you got a firm foot, nigga, or is your shit flimsy? You know what I'm talking about? Is your shit flimsy, nigga, or you got a firm foot? You gonna stand, you gonna stand firm? You know what I'm talking about? Nephew, sis, ooh, beard, ooh, lady. That's all firm footing is, man. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm gonna tell you, a lot of us, cause everybody got some firm footing somewhere up in them. You know what I'm talking about? Cause you just gonna stand on something. You know what I'm talking about? You just gonna believe in something, then you gonna stand on it. Now today's time, you know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna tell you what we doing. I ain't even say there's a problem with it, but I'm just gonna tell you what we doing. We don't be doing nothing but standing firm on some mess. And I'm gonna tell y'all the fucked up thing, man. And y'all ain't gonna believe this shit gonna come out of my mouth. Cause some of y'all think I just talk too much. That's cool. But it's a difference between what you think, you know what I'm talking about, and actually talking too much. It's a difference. You know what I'm talking about? And standing firm, that firm footing, we be too willing to stand on some bullshit. We just do, y'all. We be worried to quit just to stand on some bullshit. You know what I'm talking about? Some shit that ain't gonna help nobody. It ain't gonna do nothing, bro. You know what I'm talking about? It's just really gonna fuck people off. You know what I'm talking about? And we getting around to that shit way too much. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. You know what I'm talking about? So on this firm footing Friday, I don't know what you gonna stand firm on, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just gonna stand firm on me. You get what I'm saying, man? You probably don't. I'm gonna say always, always. Rest of what you on TV, boy. Even if they got a hole in them. But yeah, man, I'm just gonna stand firm on me and what I believe in. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't gonna let nobody influence what I believe in. I ain't gonna let nobody, you know what I'm talking about? Because my daddy told me this when I was a long time ago, you know what I'm talking about? When I was just a lad, you know what I'm talking about? He just say, man, you gotta find out what you believe in, and that's what you gotta stand on. Whether somebody else believe in it or not, nigga, you know what I'm talking about? If that's what you believe in, that's what you just gotta stand on. That's how we got them groups like the Black Panthers and them. They didn't really give a fuck about no consequences. They just believed in what they believed in. You get what I'm saying? And they was just ready to stand firm on that shit, what they believed in. And it's always worked like that. But in today's time, we just believe in some bullshit, and that's what we be ready to stand firm on. You know what I'm talking about? That firm foot, and we be ready to put our firm foot, stand strong on some bullshit. You know what I'm talking about? We just do. But that's cool too. You know what I'm talking about? If you got the time for that shit, go ahead and put your foot down. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck it, man. Who am I to tell you where to keep your feet at? You know what I'm talking about, man? Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. You know what I'm talking about? Stand on whatever the fuck you. You know what I'm talking about? You just better make sure that shit worth it. Because in the day and age of the computer, you know what I'm talking about, and all this internet celebritism and all this old shit, bro. I think sometimes we get caught up in that shit. You get what I'm saying? And that's what be going on around the world. And I was trying to warn y'all, but y'all don't listen to bro. Because it's just going to create a world of that shit. Where motherfuckers just want to jump up here and say something for no reason. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm willing to stand on it type shit. You feel what I'm saying? I don't get it. Hey, it's your time, folks. Call it Chronicle. I'm gonna say, man, if you ever go over your firm footing, you gotta know what you believe in first, folks. You know what I'm talking about? What do you really believe in? And do you really believe in it? Or is it some shit somebody else told you to believe? You know what I'm talking about? You gotta go over all them variables first, right? If that was the right word for that word, you know what I'm talking about? You gotta go over all that shit first, man. And just see where you wanna put your foot down at. But you gotta find out what the fuck you believe in. You get what I'm saying? And take your belief, man, and travel the land, young man. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew, sis, ooh man, ooh lady. You know what I'm talking about? I believe in me. You know what I'm talking about? So that's where that's where my firm footing at. I just believe in me, man. So I'm gonna stand firm on that. You know what I'm talking about? But on this firm footing Friday, man, you gotta know what the fuck you believe in. You gotta really believe in it. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck it. Put your foot down. But if you don't have something you really believe in, you gonna believe in anything. Coffee Chronicles. Because I'm gonna tell you a lot of shit y'all done seen it before. Y'all just done seen it before. You hear somebody say something about police brutality or some shit like that, right? And then they could be walking down the street and one little ass policeman choking the shit out of a 100-year-old woman finna kill her. And they'll just sit there and say, stop choking her. Now, see, a motherfucker who believe that shit wrong, they gonna go over there and put his ass in the same choke lock. You know what I'm talking about? They just is. They ain't gonna think about the consequences of nothing just because that's what they was willing to stand on. Because to them, that was wrong. Now, I'm not telling nobody to go do that and no shit like that. I was just using that as an analogy. You know what I'm talking about? Bill Parcells on you. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. You know what I'm talking about, man? For real, man. For real, man. So you'll know what you believe in. Because that's what you're going to be ready to stand on. For real. But when we just look around now, we just be ready to stand on mess. And I'm one of the people that just don't get how mess became so popular. I mean, I guess I get it, but man, we got to wake up, people. You get what I'm saying? Because regardless what somebody else is going through, you know what I'm talking about? You gotta fix what you gonna go through. You know what I'm talking about? Whatever the fuck you going through. So that should just always be your main focus and your main concern. You get what I'm saying? It's you. You know what I'm talking about? And as I told y'all when this video began, that's what I'm ready to stand on, is me. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? I just believe in me. The great belief. Because only you could prevent forest fires. You get what I'm talking about, man? And with that one right there, man, if you don't remember nothing else, always remember. It don't cost nothing. Just to show a little bit of love. You know what I'm talking about? A little bit of love.